Hey guys, my name's Natasha Adams and this is my 73 Ford F100 that I'm going to be taking up to Big Bear today. I get a lot of questions and comments about taking a carbureted truck or car or whatever up in the mountains because as you can see from my videos, I take my car and my trucks pretty much everywhere. I haven't run into problems really yet, but Big Bear is going to be one of the highest points that I've made in elevation so far. So I decided to make a video about it because I know a lot of people have questions about, can I take my carbureted car up an elevation without having to adjust anything? So here we go. Enjoy the video. Oh, I forgot to mention, it is 11 o'clock at night. So I'm doing this at night because I'm spontaneous. Testing lighting. Does this look like really bad? Maybe here? Oh yeah! Got myself, tools, and my dog. The essentials. Okay, so time update. It is 11:47. And I am starting at the elevation of 737 feet, which is what this truck is basically tuned for because it's my daily truck. So here we go. It's gonna be a huge difference. We stopped for some gas and I'm gonna take this opportunity to show you guys the little caravan we got going on. So my truck, and look at our tow rig. So this thing is awesome. It's 7.3, so 97. This thing is cool. We just put these methods on. 37s. So I'm gonna take a minute to appreciate that these two Chevy people ended up with two Fords. How did that happen? We don't know. I'm not recording a lot of videos with on the freeway because it should be illegal how much wind noise that these mirrors on these Fords create. It's insane. It's unsettling, really. It's just constant. I'll put a little clip in there for you to understand what I'm saying because it's not just a little bit. It's a lot. Okay, so quick update before we start heading up the mountain. I'm at the very bottom. I'm on the 18, I don't know. Before I even climb anything, basically, right at the bottom of the mountain. And during the video, I'll probably not say it because you probably won't be able to hear me, but I will show you my phone screen and hopefully that works. So we are currently at 4,700 feet, which is pretty high. Pretty big difference. We climbed that in like a few minutes. So truck's doing pretty good. Idle's a little high. I noticed that the transmission might be kind of getting hot, so I've been putting it just manual in second gear because I don't have overdrive. But yeah, it's doing pretty good. So we just passed Lake Arrowhead, which is like, what did it say, 5,000 something feet. Truck's doing really good. Lake Arrowhead is beautiful, but it's not very nice to off-roaders, I guess. Not a lot of places to do anything that doesn't include spending money in Lake Arrowhead, so we don't go to Lake Arrowhead. So I've stopped at 6,200 feet. I want to get out of the car, kind of let you feel, well not feel, I guess, just hear how the truck is running. It's idling a little high. I also only stopped because I think my transmission's getting a little too hot. The only reason I'm not freaking out about that is because I want to make this a manual, so I'm kind of just putting it through its paces. And this is the original C6, so I'm not too attached to it, but it's doing pretty good. It's just, I don't know, I feel like it's bogging down a little bit, so I'm going to chill out a little bit and I'll show you guys the view. Okay, so I've had the truck off for a while, so I'm gonna show you guys how easily it'll start up at 6,000 feet. There it goes. Not too bad. It's actually pretty normal now. I just passed Arrow Bear, which is right after Arrow Bear is where you actually start to really climb. To get into Big Bear, if you haven't been here, you have to climb all the way up and then you drop down into the lake area, which is same thing with Yosemite. So right now the road is curvy and I'm climbing pretty rapidly. When I get to the top of this, I'll read the elevation and let you guys know how the truck is doing. Right now, even just climbing, I'm probably at 7,500 feet. It feels good. Doesn't feel like I have any loss of power. I am in second because drive is just not cutting it, which is another reason why it should be a manual. But anyway, that's for a different video. Okay, so we're at 7,100, which is Lakeview Point. This seems to be the highest elevation that we've gotten so far today. So with 7,100 feet, the car is doing great. I'll get you some RPMs right now, and we're gonna start dropping into Big Bear. So I think this is the highest elevation we'll reach on this trip, which I thought Big Bear was a lot higher for some reason, but I guess that's just, I don't know. But yeah, so same thing, I'll show you my RPMs, and yeah, let's see. So that's in drive, and this is in park. So in park, it is idling a little bit higher, so it's about 1,100, which isn't horrible, but it is higher than it was at 5,000 feet. So tidbit of information there, but that's not something that I would worry about adjusting, especially if you're just passing through. If you live somewhere like Big Bear that is this high up, you probably want to adjust your carb and make sure that you know, you're not wasting gas. That's pretty much what the problem is that I am running a little rich because the air density up here is less than it was at the elevation that we started. It is nighttime too, so the cold makes the air more dense. So I think if this was a summer night, it might not be, the difference in RPM in idle might be a little bit higher. But the weather is definitely helping us out in this time. So I'm gonna drop down into Big Bear, and yeah, let me know how high you guys have gotten in elevation with a carbureted car without having to adjust anything. Bye. So it's daytime, I'm in Big Bear, we're at 6,000 feet. So I am actually going to drive this around. I haven't started it up, so you guys are going to see the first startup at this elevation. What else? It's hot. So the air is leaner, which is pretty good for this experiment. So check it out. So this is at park. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit, and we'll see if it drops or goes higher when I put it in drive. Okay, all warmed up. It's sitting at, let's see, like 800, 900. It's pretty good, actually. And of course, we're getting Starbucks in the test drive. Starbucks and test drive go hand in hand, they really do. I've never felt so much like I'm from LA. So there's an off-road section in Big Bear, which is Holcomb Valley, and that's one of the most popular areas here in Big Bear because you can go from that trail to all the other trails. So I'm gonna take my Ford there. I think the elevation is higher than where we are right now, so the plan with that is to show you that if you have an off-road carbureted car, you can take it up to Big Bear, boop around in it. So right now we are at just above 7,000 feet, which, there's my dog at 7,000 feet. We're kind of just booping around. The truck's doing actually really good. I don't really see a difference besides it being a little sluggish, which it is running really rich. So, but drivability wise, I mean, you could go a full day like this and not have to adjust anything. If we were gonna camp out here for a few days, I'd probably adjust something, but so far this thing has been really, really good. So in celebration, I'm gonna do a 1 tire fire, and then we're gonna go home. Just kidding about that burnout. For one, this is a wilderness. No need for that. And two, I have no power and huge tires. So thanks for watching this video. That's about it. Like I said before, you can come up here with your carbureted car and you don't have anything to worry about besides maybe being a little sluggish. If you live up here, adjust your stuff. If you don't live up here, you're passing through. It is a really beautiful place to come at this time of the year, any time of the year, with your classic car. Bye.